just a waste of money. I've hidden it down here because of my shame. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alicia and I do home decor stuff. I do like bridal stuff, I do fashion, I do makeup stuff, sometimes hair stuff, sometimes I'm a mess. This channel is a mess, so welcome to the mess. Today's video is inspired by Janae Brown. YouTube recommended something to me that I am grateful for, and she did a video on, what was her title? It's like trendy things I wouldn't buy. Trendy things I wouldn't buy, like that. And I watched it and it was so cool because she actually gave reviews of things she has in her house. Because you know how sometimes we watch like the finished product, or we watch like how people do things, but we never get to see like, do they actually like what they did or what they bought. So today's video is going to be along those lines, inspired by her, and I'll link her video down below, so full credit goes to her. Anyway, so my video is going to be trendy things I wouldn't or would buy again that I already have like in my house. Also, please excuse these scars right here, my battle scars. I ran into my chandelier twice yesterday. All right, so the first thing is, do I regret buying Freddie? If you don't know who Freddie is, this is Freddie. This is my like 10-foot something bird of paradise that I got in the beginning of quarantine. Now, the question is, do I regret buying Freddie? And the answer is yes. I mean, I don't regret you as a person. I regret my decision in buying a right off the bat 8 or 9 foot tall plant. Guess what? He keeps growing. Our ceilings are not that tall. So this poor dude is just kind of like leaning over. And if I would have just gotten a smaller one and been patient, because these grow so friggin' fast, like every leaf that sprouts up is like 2 feet taller than the last one. So if you have a shortage of ceiling space, I would say start out small and let it grow. Don't max it out right away, and then it like bends to the side and stuff like that. So this guy is going to be growing sideways instead of up because I was not patient enough and I bought a big one right away. Next is this shelf that Philip and I actually made, and I'll give you guys a close-up of it. So it's basically these 2 rods and then just a plank of wood we got from Home Depot. We just stained it and then we drilled it and anchored it into the wall and then just placed this on top, and I put my papas on top. So far, 10 out of 10. It is super sturdy, and shelves like these are so expensive. So this is such a good DIY. I highly recommend. 10 out of 10. All right, let's make our way into the living room. Ta-da! You guys, this is so different from the last time I've shown you. Let's review the couch. This is our suede couch from Overstock, and I 9 out of 10 recommend it. It is so soft. I talked about how I love that, don't mind the chocolate. I love that it curves right here, because I usually sit right here and then it just kind of hugs you. It's so nice. It's so comfortable. When you lay down, it is a perfect curve. It is so comfy. I would honestly sleep on this no problem. And the fact that it's like velvety, the stains come out of it so easy because of all the texture. Like, do you see all of those yogurt stains? Beautiful. I will get those out with this thing. That's why it's here. I clean this couch about once a week and everything goes out fine, and then the cushion, we sit on it all day long and there's not like indents or anything like that on it. So I would recommend this, and it comes in different colors and it's still available and it's beautiful. Do you love our couch? Love it? Yeah, it's such a nice couch. I think from what I've learned in my numerous living situations is if you have a seat where you're supposed to be sitting, like if your butt is supposed to go there, it has to be comfortable, no matter how like cute it looks, because if it's cute, yeah, it's just gonna be sitting there, but you won't be sitting on it. You know what I mean? Like you gotta do that. It's important. The next thing I want to talk about is record players. Now these were super trendy. I don't know if they still are. You are still trendy to me. We got this like 5 years ago. We got it even before we were married. Excuse you, sir. All right, he's gonna be crushing this video. We get a lot of use out of it, and Solomon loves to listen to it right now. Right now, because I lowered it. It used to be higher up. Because I lowered it, we don't play it when he's awake because he really likes to DJ. So about the record player, we use it a lot. The one thing I think that is overrated is super expensive ones for no reason, and vinyls. I think vinyls, especially like the ones at like Urban Outfitters or something, they're so expensive. They're like 20 something, 30 bucks at like least. Guys, here's a little secret. If you go to Goodwill, there are records for like $1.99 to 99 cents. We get the majority of ours. Like this is one of my favorites from Goodwill. This was $2. Granted, you don't really know what you're getting because a lot of these are like not the fancy schmancy things, but I turned this one on, and to my surprise, the very first song is the Cinderella soundtrack, you know, the old school Cinderella, and that's so much better than anything else. All right, you guys, let's talk about this guy. So if you've been here for a while or you follow me on Instagram from like 2 years ago, this was my push present for my son over there. I just decorated it with some like pampas grass and like wheat and whatever baby breath it is. And here it is. To be honest, we don't use it as much just because we do have so much seating here. But I love it as like a statement piece, and we use it for when we have get-togethers, like baby showers, bridal showers, things like that. I still really love this. Practicality wise, maybe like a 6 out of 10 depending on your space. Like in our loft, we used it all the time. Okay guys, ready? I'm gonna show you my biggest regret. Just a waste of money. We had it for even less than a year. Such waste of money. I've hidden it down here because of my shame. Here it is. This is our white fluffy rug. It's all rolled up right now, but do you guys remember it? This is what it looks like. White fluffy rug, okay? They're super cute when you first get them, right? Well, they mat up and they turn disgusting. Shame. So I had my last straw with that rug because it was just gross. Solomon is a child. He eats and then he spits things out and he runs, and even like myself, I'm not the most like careful person, and that rug would stain anything, and not only the stains, and you can't get them out because it's so fuzzy, but also gets matted and it picks up everything because it's white. Here is my advice from a professional wife, professional homemaker. If you see something fluffy and you're gonna be stepping on it, and especially if it's white, just don't get it. Oh, look at him pulling his weight around here with the vacuum. Don't get it. That rug, we got it at Home Goods, so thank goodness it was discounted already. It was like $400, $300, and we didn't even have it for a year, and it's out, and I don't even know how to clean it. I tried the whole suck it vacuum we have. It doesn't work because it's so fluffy. There's so many fluffs underneath it that it just does not work. Food just like mats in there. Waste of money. So instead, this is the rug we got. This is the rug we have now. I got it from Rugs USA. Super easy delivery. I love the pattern. If Solomon drops an avocado down here, it just becomes a piece of the artwork, okay? You can never tell where it is. I love it. I love the colors. They kind of like bring everything together, like our couch. Love how the aesthetic just got ruined completely. Our mustard curtains, the gold, blues, pinks, everything just goes into this carpet. I really love it. I love that it's like very, if you look at it, it's very like thinner on the thinner side, and like the pile is very short, I guess. So the vacuum goes into it completely. There's a stain, I can get it out super easily. I love this rug so much. Rugs are the type of things that bring the entire room together, so they are a must have it, and they have to be good quality, and they have to be like, to be able to be livable with you. It can't just be this thing that you can't step on. I don't agree with that. It needs to be lived and loved in. Yeah. Also, don't mind this, but this is Solomon's drawing wall, and conveniently, do you see the colors that he has to work with? Conveniently, they are in the color scheme of my living room. So whatever artwork happens here, it matches. It's all good. Parenting tip for you, I guess. All right, you guys, moving on to the kitchen. We did quite a few renovations here since the last time you saw it. So I'm gonna go into depth about certain things that are worth it and certain things that are not worth it. I hope this is like fun for you, because this is fun for me. So recently, these are actually candlestick holders that I got with a mirror off of OfferUp, and we hung them here to work as hooks. So this is for my aprons, and this is actually a plant macrame thingy-majiggy. I don't need it anymore, and I use this for fruits and veggies. So they're just right here, super convenient, and it is pretty cold around here, so perfect spot for them. We're either gonna leave it here, or hanging off the ceiling to go down this way. All right, let's talk about gadgets really quickly. We've had this Breville since we got married, so like over 4 years now. 100% recommend. Do you save money on coffee? No, we still go out to get coffee, but on the daily, this is so nice. Should you paint it like I did? No, you should not. You will ruin it. Just buy it in the chrome stainless steel color. Buy all of your appliances and gadgets like that in it, because we've moved with it 3 times already, and it used to be a raspberry color, and in the beginning, my original kitchen in my first apartment matched perfectly. But as we moved and as my style developed, it didn't. So I painted it. It looks like crap close up, but it still works just fine. It still works just fine, and we recently got all of these like gadgets for it. This is a little like stompy stomp thing so that I don't carry the espresso handle across the kitchen and drip everywhere. So I just drip over this, which is so much easier to clean. What was that? Welcome to my life. I told you, it's a mess. Then we also got like a really large pitcher, which I don't know, I've never done this before, because Philip and I, when we make coffee, we usually make 2, right, for myself and for him. And it's a pain to re-steam coffee. Just get a 32-ounce pitcher, and you could do 2 in 1. It's so simple. Yeah, and we have like, if you guys see, we have like a little thingamajiggy with like little stuff for the coffee too. So it's really easy access, and I am a huge fan of open shelving. I think it's so beautiful, just like how you see here. Open shelving. Oh, trendy stuff. So you guys probably saw these cookbooks. They're by Elsa's Wholesome Life. I have 2 of them. I cook from them all the time. I myself am not vegan, but I think it's important to kind of introduce different cuisines, and like it makes me cook in a different way because I'm Russian. Russian food is like meat, dairy, tiny bit of veggies, and lots of mayo. So not very sustainable for a healthy lifestyle. So I cook from these. Out of the 2, my favorite is the original, which is the Wholesome Life. The Global Vegan is still super good, but if you want to just get one, I would get the original. This is my propagation station. It is currently not doing so hot because I have not been taking care of it. Solomon, do you mind taking a break? Can you take a break? You have enough chores. Take a break, baby. Take a break. Yeah, throw it down there. Let it join the ugly carpet. Good job. Just throw it down there. You don't need to vacuum the rug. It's dirty. It doesn't need that anymore. You're doing so much. Good job. I'll just leave them to that. So I recently got these 3 mixing bowls, and why I love them is because they have these lids. So if you want to go and put this in the fridge while this is like full of stuff, you can do that. You don't need to like worry about putting saran wrap over it. And I also like it because it works like a matryoshka or like a nesting doll, where you could put one inside the other, but I think it also looks super cute on our counter. I love putting my produce in jars because, first of all, it looks better in the pantry. It's more organized. I can see what I have when it's all stacked up. But see this jar? It has the sucky lid. Not the sucky, it's really good. It's the suction-y lid, and it's the wood one. This one works better at keeping things fresh than the swivelly metal ones. I feel like this does not hold air as tight as the other one. So if you're deciding between the 2, I would go with something like this. I know IKEA has them, Target has them, anywhere millennials shop has them. Oh, we also got our counters replaced. So before we had our crappy counters that the original owners had, and then we just put, what's it called, the stickers over it, which is good if you're like in a rental property or something. But we bought this house, we live in this house, and it's so bad because like the water will get under it, and if you want to clean it or cut it, it's basically a sticker. Like, yeah, I mean, it's cheap. It's a cool way to kind of brighten things up. And at that time, we were saving up for like a granite or marble or quartz something counter until we discovered butcher block, which is now our entire counter island, as you guys saw. And I love it. I feel like it gives the space to like a very like neutral but super cozy vibe. You can cut on it. I'm not cutting on this one. I'm cutting on the island one just to preserve it a little bit more. And you guys, a workstation sink. Have you ever heard of it? No, but let me introduce you to it. What a workstation sink is it comes with little attachments. So we have a one sink thing now where it's not divided into two, which is such a huge game changer. Workstation sink basically comes with this cutting board that you can put across from it, and it kind of just gives you a bigger workstation space. Super cool. Like, you don't even understand how handy it is. It's so nice. So this is what our sink looks like. It's a undermount, which our friends did for us. I'll link their stuff down below if you guys need a contractor or something. They're super amazing. They cut it out and then they put in our sink. So this is how the workstation works. It is so deep, so cool. Like, I don't even know how I can be this excited about a sink, but Philip is like the same way. I think this is the biggest change in our kitchen and we love it so much. Also, this sink is from Costco and it comes with the faucet, which you guys know these faucets are hecka expensive. It came together and the whole bundle thing was so affordable. I just think this is such a game changer because you can just pile your dishes up there and then slide that thing over and nobody will ever know. The only reason why we actually changed that sink is we were ripping the countertop off and the original sink was stuck into it. It was glued really hard into it. So we were like, okay, let's just buy a new sink. And that was a blessing in disguise because I can't imagine having like the two. Your mouth is full. No more yummy. No more yummy. So yeah, now we have that workstation sink and I love it so much. It's so convenient. So if you're looking to spice things up in your kitchen, get a workstation sink. I like it better than the farmhouse sink. I also want to show you guys these cups we got recently from Amazon and they are our favorites. That's why there's only 2 of them in here. It's these glass ones right over here. They're the perfect size. They are the perfect circumference. I just love them. We use them all the time and we neglect all of our other cups. The cups that I used to love, I don't know, I feel like it was a trend, but now I'm like, I feel cringy if I use them, are like the ones that have this stuff on them. I feel like it was very like Pinterest, Instagram-y like 4 or 5 years ago. So I think I have like 3 or 4 of these. One says tea, the other says coffee, and his and mine. Very necessary, I think. I mean, I feel like if you shop at HomeGoods or TJ Maxx, you have one of those. Probably. Now let's quickly run upstairs because I want to show you a must-have. Well, it's a like to have, but it's good. Welcome. Hello. This is what I'm talking about. This gold faucet, I got it off Amazon. If you know how expensive faucets are, you know this is a steal. This was under $50. And I love how tall the spout is. I think it's so convenient when you're like doing skincare or something, or when I'm washing Solomon. It's so nice. I kind of want to get one for the downstairs bathroom too. The only thing, do you see like these like green marks it gets? I don't know where that's from. I think it might be like a copper acidity thing, whatever. The Statue of Liberty is doing the same things. Anyways, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, found it useful, found some interesting something interesting about it, got some inspo for the house, and I will see you guys next time. Daj wazdушny. He saw a squirrel. Bye!